Hey guys, I'm Boy 601, and today I want to take a look at the support class in Battlefield 1 and the best and some of the worst guns you can pick up. These are guns that I either A, recommend you kind of go for and try to get, or B, kind of keep your distance from. And to dive right in, I'm going to say the first one is one that a lot of people are recommending, and it's going to be the BAR. Now, this isn't my top pick by any means. Think of the BAR as the guaranteed one kill. You have 20 rounds, which is the lowest of any light machine gun in the game. But you also have the highest rounds per minute at 600 rounds per minute. And it does just chew through enemies. However, it's only going to chew through a enemy, maybe two if you're lucky. It is something where if you want a guaranteed gun that you're going to be able to stand up to other classes in closer quarters, that is the gun you're going to go for. Mind you, that is all up to playstyle, because the rest of the support weapons, you can absolutely be successful with them. However, you do need to know where to play and to kind of stick with your team, as you can't really take people on one-on-one, but you can definitely put the hurting on and get a good number of kills. My personal pick for top, like, run and gun, and if you need to get in and do some good damage to the enemy, is going to be the Madison MG, specifically the Storm model. The Madison MG has the second highest rate of fire in the game at 540, has a fairly low recoil for the light machine guns, has a traditional magazine setup, not a belt fed nor a stripper clip kind of setup. It is just pull out the old magazine and slap in a new one, and it has solid all around stats. The only downside to it is that magazine, because it's kind of inverted from where magazines usually go on guns, so it does kind of get in your way when you're trying to try to like scan an area and you're looking for enemies. So my recommendation is either A, kind of start sprinting around with this gun, because that lowers the magazine right out of the way and you're able to pick targets up a little bit easier, or two, make sure you are always kind of swiveling and you make sure that you always are aware of the situation that is going on around you. The final gun that is my recommendation, one that I've already put out a review on, so if you want to check that out, look for it right now, is going to be the MGNA. Now, the MGNA is possibly my favorite traditional light machine gun. And what by that I mean, it has either a 1 or a 200 round magazine with a bipod and an optic if you're going for the suppressive variant, which means you are able to lay down lead downrange, keep people suppressed, tick down their damage. Now, you may not get many kills on the long range, because you do need to put 6 rounds into someone at long range in order to do it. However, being able to keep the enemy and kind of tear down their health a little to allow your forces to go in and sweep up the kills definitely has its advantages, and that is what the MGNA Storm is good for. It is good for taking out the large group of enemies, for taking out a good number of people without having to reload. Once again, it has 200 rounds in the chamber. It is fantastic to use as a light machine gun. Those are my top 3 picks. Now, my bottom of the barrel, I'm going to let you know, I am not a fan of the 1909 Amos Air. That French gun that looks like the one gun from Metro 2132, 2133. You know, the one where it has that weird magazine that like just goes through the thing in a horizontal fashion, where you're like, I would never want to have to do urban combat with this thing, because of how just ridiculous the volume of this weapon is. That thing has the lowest rate of fire of any gun. It does offer high accuracy. However, at those high accuracy ranges, you're going to be trying to out damage assault players, which they're going to have a higher rate of fire than you and more damage, or you're going to be trying to outdo snipers, which you ain't going to win that fight. So that one is not my choice as far as weapons go. The other one is any of the Lewis guns except for the suppressive. Basically, the optical and the low weight Lewis guns just are not worth your time at all. One really interesting thing about this game is the suppressive variants that add the optic. They do actually change the physical stats of the weapon to the point where it is a more accurate weapon when you have that suppressive variant, whether you actually be on a bipod or not. It is physically more accurate, and it does have the rate of fire, and it does have the rounds to stand up to the other guns, unlike that 1909. It is something that you could choose and you could do pretty well with, but I would stay away from the other variants. Just unlock some other gun as soon as you can and get rid of the Lewis gun, because it is not doing you any favors. And of course the final gun, and I would say that this is going to be the dead medium gun in the category, and the final gun actually in the category, and that's going to be the Huo automatic low weight, which is the 10 skill level weapon. It's okay, like it is a solid all-arounder. You can do really well with it. However, you're only going to get probably like 2 kills with it per magazine. It is, in all reality, it was a Canadian rifle that just had a lot of that had just like mods attached onto it, and it became this light machine gun. So it is a fun weapon to use. However, there's definitely better guns. However, there's also definitely worse guns, and it puts it solidly in the middle category of any of the light machine guns in this game. So yeah, guys, that's my kind of what guns you may want to use for your support class, what guns you may not want to use for your support class. Let me know down below. Do you think I'm wrong? Did I say one gun is really crappy and it's actually your favorite? Let me know down in the comments, guys. My name's TommyBoy601. I hope you had a great day. Guys, hope I see you back soon. See ya.